Hey, you, Jake Peony, leave that nest alone! I wouldn't hurt the nest. I was chasing the raccoon away from the eggs. He'll be back. I've been trying to get rid of that rubber for a long time. I tell you, between the coon and the cannery, there won't be any sea turtles left in a few years. I've got a panther prowling around here too. See those tracks? Could those be dogs? There's no dog around here at that size. Besides, if they were dog tracks, they'd be claws showing in their tracks. Cats have retractable claws. I've heard panthers crawling at night. He'll probably go after the eggs too. This is the second nest the turtles laid since the coon ransacked the last one. Give me a hand with that old tub. I can't stand around here day and night guarding that nest. That should protect her for now, but when the hatchlings head for Will Water, the skulls will probably swoop down and grab them anyways. It's a losing battle. Hey, wait one darn minute. What do you do for fun? That's the question I asked him. He answered, I fish a lot. Then I reached into my shirt pocket and pulled out a small piece of wood and began whittling away on my statues. I said, I need someone to help me out with work like caulking my boats and throwing some paint on my house. I was hunting gators in the glades last week, but I came back early to nurse my leg. My dang leg. I need to be able to fish by fall when those rich guys come back. Those millionaires tip well when they have a good fishing catch. So anyways, I need to use a hand with my gator hides. I need someone to go to Key West with me tomorrow on the train. Then he asked, are you offering me a job? And I said, of course I am. What do you think I'm talking about here? He said something like, you said you needed someone, you didn't say who. And I shook my head and I said, well, I meant you. So then I told him I'd pay him as soon as I sell the hides. And I told him it won't be a lot. Or it's some spare chains. So why not take the job? And he says he needs to go ask his folks. And I told him I'll be with that. And he said okay. Then he started to walk away while I watched him. And I ran into Jake's dad and told him about me and Jake's plans. He told me if his mom agrees. Well, let's see how that goes. Apparently his mother said yes, so this morning I told his dad that we meet him at the train station this Friday morning when we catch him at the 8 o'clock train at the Key West. Once he finally got here, I filled him in that we need to get these hides on board and take the wheelbarrow. Yeah, I'm almost done. It might be handy for stuff I will buy. Reading. But then when the train finally chugged in, we took our seats in the smoking part of the train. The train was crowded, filled with smoking people, but I didn't really mind it. Then I noticed that the chair in front of us was empty, so I decided to move over to it. I sat down to put my bad leg up, and I said, might as well be comfortable. It's a long ride from Islamorada, about 80 minutes I'd say. Then he said some math I wasn't really interested in. Then the boy said something about switching seats and about the smoke, and I said, sit down, don't be a sissy. Then he said something about throwing up, and I said, go ahead, wake me when you get there. Then he took the food and went outside. I found him on the platform, just looking at the seas, taking it in. Then I went next to him, and he said, you were sleeping. No. And I said, couldn't sleep. My leg's bothering me. Then he asked me how I heard it, so I told him how the World War was finished and the Great War began. And when I joined the army, and some German Jerry got a bullet to my bone, and I was in the hospital for months. Then we just sit there listening to the clanking of the wheels. Then we went inside to eat. So then he handed me this sandwich. I took a big bite of it, and some of it spilled on my shirt, and I said, egg salad. Too messy. Then he had that look like I just insulted his mother. So he said, better than nothing. And I agree with him, and I said, yep, a whole lot better than nothing. Then, once we got to Key West, I met up with this guy to discuss prices of the alligator hides and the animal statue. Once I got the money from the hides and the carvings, I went over to go check this auction for a mule, and it was a lovely mule, so I went to go take a closer look. It was a lovely mule, so I went even closer to ask some questions and pet it. It was the basic questions: how old is she? Why can't he have her? Yeah, just about. Seeing what I would why would I buy her for? Once he said the insane price of $500. I started walking away, then he started lowering it and lowering it until he said he was gonna put it down, so I stopped dead in my tracks. And bought her for $100.